Hi guys, how's it going? I hope that you're doing really well. It's been absolutely crazy couple of weeks for me personally. I've started a new job, so if you haven't seen my vlog recently, go and check that out because you'll see like what I do during the daytime, because I work by day and then work by night, which by that I mean YouTube. But I'm still doing reusable nappies. Not only am I doing videos for you on YouTube, but I'm still encouraging other places, so for example my preschool, to do reusable nappies, because actually I was really surprised that they said that they'll do reusable nappies, so like cloth nappies, and they didn't even like question it. They were just like, no, we'll do what you do at home to keep up that routine. And actually I was surprised because I didn't expect them to, and I sort of didn't even think that they will do. So it's just been great to find out that actually they don't mind doing that kind of stuff. And also family who's been looking after Aiden so far have also been doing reusable nappies because of me. So I am very proud to say that I'm trying to cut down that plastic in landfills, and so far so good. Awesome. So today I'm going to be talking about Tickle Tots specifically. That's a brand that I've not tried before, and if you have watched my other videos you'll know exactly what I'm going to be talking about. But I'm going to be talking about the quality of the nappy, how it works, how I wash it, and the drying system, how it fits my baby boy as well. So hopefully all those things actually help you out. So first things first, this is not a pocket nappy, this is an all-in-two. And the reason it's an all-in-two is because it has an outer layer, so like the waterproof layer, then the middle layer, which is quite cool, I'll show you. It actually has like a double layer, which is quite cool, so it means that you get double the absorbency. And then the third one is actually the thing on top of the bigger one, so it's a bit bigger than this top one. And as you just saw me clicking and unclicking, these things go together, so you are actually able to snap them and then snap them onto the nappy as well. So what that means is, unlike a pocket nappy which you have to actually like take all of it and then put it in the wash, because it's an all-in-two, you can actually get rid of this top section once it's like used, soiled, and actually replace it with something else, like other ones that add onto it, snap onto it, or your own insert. So I love a mixture of like microfibers on top of very like absorbent material, so like hemp and bamboo. So I could easily just put that on top here and use it like that. One thing I will say though, because of this mechanism, something that I noticed is actually that the snap is at the back rather than the front. So I like to fold my nappies very much so at the front, because my baby boy is a boy and that means that he wees more at the front of the nappy. So unfortunately I'm not able to pad it up at the front as much as I want to, because it moves around a lot more. It's like, it's not a pocket nappy, which means that I can't stuff it at the front and then it won't go anywhere. And it doesn't click, so it means there's free reign and it can go anywhere. There was a nappy previously that I've actually reviewed, it's called Nappy News, and it does click at the front, which I like, and the fact that I could fold it as well at the front to get even more absorbency, which really worked for us. So I'd say that actually that's the downside to this nappy in my opinion, but if you've got a girl it's probably no issues at all, because it snaps nicely because it's at the back and it takes that absorbency in the middle mostly. So Tickle Tots is an all-in-two, like I've just mentioned. It comes with two inserts that I've just shown, and both of those are actually mostly bamboo. I believe it's like a bamboo and cotton mix, which is quite cool. I bought this second hand, and I'd say it's got a little bit bobbly, but there's no issues at all, no stainage. I don't know how long it's been used, but it looks really good quality, so it will no doubt last a year or two in my opinion, especially if it's secondhand and somebody used it before me. In terms of sizing, it has velcro at the front, which is cool. Something that I do find with velcro is a little bit tricky because my son is now 1 year old and he gets his little hands everywhere. He's a little monkey that gets into mischief quite a lot, so it means that actually he's able to un-velcro himself and go nakey. So although it's not an issue at the moment because my son wears those sleepers or onesies or whatever you call them, like the all-in-one piece, when it comes to the summer it's definitely going to be an issue, because if I'm going to let him just walk around in a nappy during the day, he will definitely be able to get himself out of the nappy. So that's something to look out for, because those little fingers get everywhere. So this nappy also has the usual snapping system, which means that it's got the poppers at the front, so as your baby grows or depending on their size, you can change the popper system at the front, which is great. The instructions are kind of interesting because they're a little bit different to the other nappies I've got. It says warm wash dry, warm wash dry. It says warm wash, which is cool because you, like, if you want to wash it at 60, then it seems to be fine with it. Probably explains why it's bobbly. But the other thing is it says you can low tumble dry. So I know some of you are big fans of tumble drying, so you are able to tumble dry this nappy, which is awesome. And it's something that actually is on my to-do list because I haven't ever tumble dried in general. Actually, I don't believe I've ever even tried my normal clothes. So I think it'll be interesting for next winter to actually try my reusable nappies in tumble drying as well as like my normal stuff. So I appreciate any comment down below around how you found tumble drying reusable nappies. Just before I move on to washing and drying, actually, I've noticed that they have nice leg gussets, I think they're called, which is like extra bits on the side to just prevent leakages and things. And so far so good. I've not noticed any leakages. They are absorbent, so the nappy is absorbent and will last me around 2 to the 3 hour mark, which is cool. In terms of the slimness of the nappy, it's really cool in the sense that it's absorbent and slim, so his bottom doesn't look quite as chunky as some of my other cloth nappies, so that's cool. So if you're looking for something that is pretty much similar to a disposable one, then this is probably a good choice to go for. In terms of washing, I do like to wash them usually at the 40-degree mark, and I've found no issues with stainage, smells with this nappy, so that's all good. When it comes to drying, I do find that middle insert specifically, because it has that double layer that I showed you, it does take a little bit longer, and I find that because I can't even like reverse it or like turn it inside out to dry even better, it does take even longer than I expected, or most of my other inserts and nappies. But the outside dries really quickly and the insert on its own also dries quickly. So I believe that if you had like a few of those, you can actually have like a good system around actually drying them at particular times, so that you don't mind waiting for them for like a couple of days, or using that nappy with different inserts like I've mentioned earlier. So overall, I'd say that this nappy does lack a few things that I prefer. So one of them was like the popper system actually being more at the front so that I could pad it more for a baby boy. The other thing was that it's Velcro, which is a little bit annoying for me. I prefer the poppers. And thirdly is the fact that it does take a while to dry. I am loving the fox design though. It's super cute, don't you think? I love the colours and the fact that it's not like a traditional fox, but actually it's like quite boho. The thing that is going for it is the fact that it's an all-in-two, which I said before, the fact that you can just change the inserts and use the outside layer again, which is quite cool. I do like that, and it's very good, especially if you're going out somewhere. So now that we're finally out of lockdown in the UK, hooray, it means that I can go out and traveling and doing stuff a lot more, which means that I will be having more use for this type of nappy, where I can actually just take out the insert and swap it with another one. Means I don't have to have like a whole collection of reusable nappies in my bag. I believe I've mentioned everything that I think about this nappy, but if there's anything that I've missed, or you just want to tell me what you think about Tickle Tots, I'd love to find out. So please do comment down below, and if you like the video, please do give me a thumbs up. So I do YouTube on the side now because I work full time, so even a like and a comment will be very much appreciated. Thanks so much for watching this video, and until next time.